Alright, so, this video, I get asked like daily, all the time, like, you know, what is this piercing, what is that tattoo, what does that tattoo say, can you do a video on your tattoos and piercings? So I finally like caved in and done it because I did not want to, I don't know, I kind of didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want to be like showing them off or anything, but like I get asked a lot, so I thought I should. So my piercings, at the moment I have 6 piercings, and they're kind of boring ones at the moment. I have 2 normal ones, you can see. Then I had like these 2 here, like the second holes. I got a cartilage one. Someone asked what that was called. It's called a cartilage piercing. And I've also got my tragus, which has the most random studs in it at the moment. But however, in the past, I've had done my nose, my eyebrow, my lip, my tongue, my belly button 3 times. Don't ask. Okay, so a lot of you people's ask me about the pain. So I'm gonna go in like a table of like 0 to 5, 5 being the most painful and 0 being like, no, 1 being like not that painful, right? So just in case you're wondering, because a lot of people are always like thinking of getting certain piercings. So the nose piercing, that hurt one of the most. I got my nose done when I was about 16 and that hurt, and it makes your eyes water because it's like very sensitive here. I'll give that about a 4 out of 5 for pain, 4.5 out of 5. Then what else? Eyebrow didn't hurt at all. I give that like a 1 out of 5 for pain. I didn't keep that in for very long. My lip, that hurt quite a bit. I'd say about 3 out of 5 for pain. But once it healed, it was fine. Once they all heal, they're fine, obviously. What else is there? My tongue, that didn't hurt at all. I got it done in Camden, and the woman was like really scary looking, but then she was really sweet, and I was like, oh, thank you for not hurting me. That hurt like 2 out of 5. But the healing for the tongue, it healed in about a week, and my tongue swelled up like twice its size, which is supposed to happen. Well, I think so anyway, because it's just the healing process, but it heals fast because it is the tongue. I had my tongue for about 3 years in, and then I had to take it out, so that was one of my favourites though. The tragus, quite a few people asked me, like in my real life as well, like a lot of people asked me how much the tragus hurts, and for me it hurt like 2-3 out of 5. Like it hurts a bit more than getting a normal ear piercing, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's alright. Cartilage doesn't hurt that much. I had my friend do it with like a piercing gun, so it didn't hurt that much, like 2 out of 5. A thing that is pretty popular recently is stretching the ear, and some of you might have noticed that I've been doing it to this ear. I have had some questions. Basically, if you don't know about stretching, it's just where you have a hole pierced, like, you know, like most people get their normal hole done and they stretch it. You have a little what they called, like you'd get a pin or something that looks like this, and these are used for stretching your ear hole, and this one it goes up to a size 5. It looks like that. So, but you probably have a smaller one if you're just starting out, and what you do is you just put it in, turn it round, and you kind of stretch it out to the size that you want it. People get, like, mine is tiny, but you can get ones that are like, you know, this big. You've probably seen them already. People have really big stretched ears. So my stretched one here is a 5. And yeah, a lot of you saw this earring before, and people were like, oh, I don't like your earring, and I was like, it's not really an earring. But yeah, so that was me stretching my ear, and now I've got a plug in it, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see through. No, you can't see, but if you see it in real life, you can see through that hole. If you're stretching your ear though, you don't want to stretch it too big too fast, because that way it's going to damage your ear and it will be harder for it to shrink back to normal size if you want to take it out afterwards. Also, if you go over about size 6, it's less likely to reduce back to the normal size. I'm not sure what the age restriction is for stretching your ear, but I saw a girl the other day in the shop and she was about like 13 and she was stretching her ear, and I was like, ooh, because my mum would have been pissed if I'd done it that early. I hope I'm like giving you all the good details that you need to know about my piercings, because I'm not sure like what else to say. So I'm going to move on to tattoos. Okay, so I have 4 tattoos. A lot of people have asked me about this tattoo right here. This tattoo on my shoulder. It says, "This too shall pass." It is in reverse, so I can read it myself if I'm in the mirror, as the message is for me personally, so I just thought that idea was quite cool. It says, "This too shall pass," and that for me means that, it basically means that all material things in your life, or in my life, one day will not be relevant. So not to focus on the materialistic things in life, and more so with, you know, like, well, for me, I feel like I should focus on people that I love, things I love doing which don't involve anything materialistic. Also, I feel like it's just a simple saying, because if I'm having a hard time in life, it will pass, because time heals all wounds. Another tattoo that all of you have seen is this one here. It says, "Live, laugh, love." It goes around my wrist as such. And yeah, it's just pretty simple meaning, you know, like live life to the fullest, laugh as often as possible, and don't take life too seriously, and love, you know, love your loved ones and stuff and such. So that's a pretty simple one, but yeah, it just kind of reminds me to stay happy, stay positive with life, because you only get one shot at life. I have another one on my ribs which I'm going to show you. Not everyone sees this one because it's always hidden because of the placement, so I hope you like it. This one on my ribs says, "Angels play sounds of sweet sorrow on the strings of my heart." And I created that kind of short poem kind of thing for my mum and my sister, like my family, because I'm not going to explain it too much because it's personal meaning, but we've just always been together through thick and thin, and yeah. Right, the first tattoo I got though was this panther. Right, this is the top of my panther, but I'm not going to show you any more than that because it goes like on my hip bone, so I'll put a picture into the video. Right, the panther was the first tattoo I got when I was 18 years old. As soon as I was of age to get a tattoo, I went to the tattoo place and got a tattoo, but I thought about that tattoo a lot before I got it. I researched all about all sorts of tattoos and their meanings and stuff, so the panther is a symbol of strength, and it carries the metaphor that life ends as fast as the panther can run, which I try to live by, like live life to the fullest and have fun and stuff like that. My second tattoo was the wrist one, which I got, I think, on my 18th birthday, around that time. Then I got my ribs one about a year, I think it was last October. Then I got this one like a few months ago. You'll notice because then I've suddenly got it in my videos. The pain factor for tattoos. Well, first off, the tattoo pain is very, very hard to describe, and you might have heard that from a lot of different people that have tattoos. Like, a lot of people tend to explain how it feels, but then a lot of people will explain it differently. How I would explain it is like being scratched by a cat and it's hot. And that sounds really, really weird, but that's how I kind of see it. But also it's just a little kind of scratchy pain, but the pain isn't unbearable. So if you really want to get a tattoo and you're worried about the pain, don't worry about the pain at all. It hurts more in different areas of your body than others though, so you might want to keep that in mind if it's your first time. I kind of dived into the deep end getting my panther as my first one because it's like my biggest tattoo and it's right on my hip bone, so yeah, that took about 2.5 hours, that tattoo. In terms of like the pain the pain scale thing we were doing again. The tattoo one, right, my hip one, my panther is about a 4 out of 5 for pain. My wrist is about 2 out of 5. Ribs, I'd say 5 out of 5 because ribs is bloody painful to get a tattoo on. And here, 2 out of 5. Didn't hurt that much there at all. So I think that's it. I'm not going to go into like what you should get as a tattoo. Tattoos are very like personal, and you know, just get what you want to get really, but as long as it means something to you, then yeah, make sure it means something to you. So I hope that's answered like most of your questions. If you have any more questions, leave them below. I'll try and answer them for you, but I think I've answered everything. There's so much to talk about. I could talk for hours about piercings and tattoos, so yeah. So thank you for watching, and good luck in your quest to get tattoos and piercings and stuff. Anyway, if you're not getting a tattoo or piercing soon, I hope you enjoyed watching the video anyways. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!